I'll never forget the story of the tortoise and the hare and how overly confident the hare was that he was going to actually win the race. Now, sometimes in life and in business, it's the same mentality we have when we start to get a taste of some progress. We start to get overconfident thinking that this is going to last forever, that this is going to consistently happen without really taking into consideration that we have to consistently show up and consistently put in the effort if we want to get the right outcome. Now, what happened was the hare got halfway through the race, looked back and realized the tortoise was still near the starting line. And that made him take his eye off the fact that he still needed to finish the race in order to win. So what he went and done, he took a nap halfway through the race. He didn't realize that he fell into a deep sleep. And what happened was the tortoise that was slowly trotting on, taking his time, ended up enduring, didn't for 1 minute get discouraged because the fact that the hare was miles ahead of him already, but he continued consistently. And what happened was he ended up by the finish line by the time the hare woke up, realized that he was still in a race. And by the time he tried to catch up to the tortoise crossed the finish line. This is the same in business. Sometimes we get a bit of success, our business takes off and starts to grow, and we become overconfident. We start to fold our hands, we begin to sleep, we fall into like a slumber, and we forget the very principles that got us where we was, and we start to get complacent. And this is the same thing that you will see in this lesson. I know it's a lesson I've heard when I was a young boy, but there's so much in it that it just shows you that when you're seeing people around you growing and scaling businesses, and you're looking over at the other people and saying, I wish my business grew like that, or I wish I got success like that. If you take your eye off the fact that you're still in a race and you can actually still get success, but it may just be gradual, which is, there's nothing wrong with that, you would actually then start to look at the other person as if, okay, then because they've shot up and shot past you in business, there's no hope for you. But what you need to really look into is the fact that slow and steady wins the race. We hear it so many times, and the thing is, this is a long-term thing. If you're in business for the long term, then it could take you 10 years, it could take you 20 years, but the main thing is you're still remaining in business, you're still remaining in the race. The minute you decide to quit, that is when you realize that you actually now are defeated. And the tortoise was not defeated even when he's seen the hare take off, and already the hare was like halfway to the finish line while he was still at the starting line. So don't watch how quickly people around you grow or how quickly their businesses take off. Focus on you. Focus on stay in your lane, as they say. Focus on ensuring that you enjoy and that you're doing the right things and sticking to the principles. And in time, you will cross that finish line when the time's right.